beautiful afternoon in South Florida. Tropical breezes and warm surf on a breezy Saturday, while at Hard Rock Stadium, University of Miami fans are ready for the first home game of the year, tailgating South Florida style and welcoming Manny Diaz to Hard Rock for the first time as the head coach of his hometown Miami Hurricanes. And here come the Hurricanes, led by Manny Diaz. For the first time, he races onto the field on this Saturday in his hometown as the head coach of the Canes as Miami battles Bethune-Cookman in the 2019 home opener. And alongside John Congemi, I'm Bill Roth, welcoming you to Miami. You know, the Canes are 0-2 on the season, having lost to Florida and last week to North Carolina. But in each instance, John, they passed the eye test as a pretty good football team.
They are a very good football team. And anytime you lose 2 games by a total of 7 points, you know you're doing things right on offense, on defense, and on special teams. But when you look at the tape, there are a couple of plays you'd like to have back. And I think in that first game, in a hostile environment in Orlando against UF, it was the offensive line and the quarterback that didn't sync up. Not once, not twice, 10 times. They allowed 10 sacks in that football game. That is entirely too many to come back from. And then when they got in the red zone, they didn't, one, stick it in the end zone. They missed chip shot field goal opportunities. You go fast forward to North Carolina and Chapel Hill. You dominate the second, third, and fourth quarter. You come back from a 17-3 deficit. You allow a 4th and 17 conversion that leads to the game winner with about a minute left to go in the game. You travel down and miss another field goal. Those are the things that head coach Manny Diaz are looking to correct in game 3 here at home inside of Hard Rock Stadium.
So a big day for the Canes and a big day for Manny Diaz. He's on the sidelines with our own Dr. Jerry Punch.
Coach, when you were 9 years old.
Dallas, strong run. DeeJay Dallas down the sidelines. Touchdown, Miami.
Those are the types of plays you like to see when you come home, the home opener for this offense and this team, just bouncing it outside. Great point of attack by Zion Nelson, the young freshman, true freshman left tackle, really opens up the left side for DeeJay Dallas, and he goes 51 yards untouched.
Max adds the extra point. Going to the end zone. Leaping grab. KJ Osborne. And that, my friends, was a 22-yard laser from the young quarterback.
Partner, that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. A redshirt freshman quarterback find KJ Osborne, find one of his playmakers, and throw a dart over coverage into the end zone for 6 points.
Well, today in Miami, the story offensively has been this young man from Brunswick, Georgia, DeeJay Dallas, a career-high 3 touchdowns, including a 51-yard scamper. The Canes leading Bethune-Cookman 28-0 at the half. Back in the booth, Bill Roth, John Congemi. All right, Coach Manny Diaz said, I want to see some improvement. How are they doing?
I think they're doing okay. I think Manny still has a lot to coach, but I want to see inside the numbers in terms of how they've done where they've been plagued through 2 games, both on the road against Florida and Chapel Hill against North Carolina. I think the penalties, they've done a pretty good job. They had a couple pre-snap issues, but much better. Third down has been masked by DeeJay Dallas in those explosive plays, but they've yet to convert on third down, so they don't get a check mark there. And red zone opportunity, only 50% today. I think they've left about 14 points on the field, but what I really like is the sudden change opportunity with Miami's defense getting the turnover before halftime and the offense turning it in to 7 points. That's where Manny Diaz can put a smile on his face coming out to start the third quarter.
Williams to the air once more. Good throw and catch to D. Wiggins. Miami's had 10 different players catch passes today. That's something that Dan Enos wants to do, keeping everybody involved. There's a mental aspect to that too as well, isn't there?
Dan told us, naturally Osborne and Harley and Thomas and Jordan are going to get the football. He wanted to see Pope, Hightower, and Wiggins, the younger core of that receiving group, get into the game. They got a lot of plays last week against North Carolina. They wanted to see them at home and see how they performed in back-to-back weeks.
There's Brevin Jordan's second catch of the day, and that is a fine open field tackle by Vernon Walker. Dan Enos, the offensive coordinator, this is the second year in a row he's had to make a high-profile quarterback decision.
He has, coming from Alabama and doing the things he had to do with Jalen Hurts and naturally Tua Tagovailoa. He's done a nice job in terms of spreading the football around, and I think that he's got a young quarterback he feels that can grow into something. He's only scratching the surface of what he can do offensively as a coordinator and as a quarterback.
Williams gets it out of there, delivers it beautifully to Harley. Harley down the sideline. Touchdown. Mike Harley from St. Thomas Aquinas. The fifth Canes touchdown of the day. Hard Rock Stadium. Canes have the big lead here, and our third and final game on ACC Network coming up at 7:30 Eastern. Week 3 of the college football season rolls on with the Seminoles taking on number 25 UVA in our ACC and primetime matchup presented by Geico. Charlottesville will be buzzing tonight as the Noles roll in to the Commonwealth of Virginia. Well, today here in Miami, it has been essentially a nice, pleasant walk on the beach for Miami. They're up 42-0 after 3 quarters on this Saturday afternoon, turning into Saturday evening at Hard Rock Stadium. DeeJay Dallas has run for 3 touchdowns. Jarren Williams has thrown for 3, and Miami's defense has held Bethune Cookman to just 80 total yards in this dominating performance here today. Scored 3 touchdowns himself. Now he wants to see his teammate get one. And he does. How about that? And the Canes sideline erupts, and Murphy may be the happiest young man in South Florida. Hey, how about that for Murphy? I believe he's going to get a flag for that.
That's okay.
It's okay. And Manny Diaz gets his first head coaching victory for the University of Miami. The Canes dominate in just about every way here today, and the Canes open their 5-game homestand at Hard Rock with a victory.